Welcome back to Reviews at Random. Continuing the drone theme here that from my last video. If you haven't watched that one, I do encourage you to go back. That was the unboxing and review of the DJI Mavic Air2 bundle from Costco. Go ahead and watch that one. You'll see why I prefer that over the DJI Fly More combo bundle from DJI directly, or Amazon or eBay, wherever you find that one. Lots of good information in there, but one of the things that it does not come with that I wish it did was a case. You don't have any way to transport it or carry it unless you want to take off the propellers every single time. If you want to dismantle the whole thing and put it in the box every time, kind of inconvenient, especially when you're trying to use it on the go. So that's the one downside to that, but I did end up finding this case. This is the Aboom, yes, you heard it right, Aboom case for the DJI Mavic Air2. It says that it can hold everything that comes in the Fly More combo if you end up buying that, but it works perfectly well for the Costco bundle. I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm a little interested to see what's in it, but according to what is online, it can supposedly hold 2 extra batteries, all of your power supply, your controller, and a bunch of extra accessories. So let's jump into it. We'll get to that right now. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the outside. So on the outside, pretty basic. It is a hard shell. It's not hard plastic, so it's not like an actual brief, like a suitcase, like a hard suitcase. However, it is hard material. I'm squeezing on it pretty good, and you can see there's a little bit of flex to it, so it's not like going to be the strongest case in the entire world. I mean, I wouldn't sit on it by any means, but I think it probably, just judging by the firmness, I think it's going to be strong enough to hold up to most instances. A light drop or something of that nature will probably work. So you've got the handle here. Handy there, it slides in and out, a little bit different. On the side, it looks like it's going to have a spot for a strap on either side. Coming around here, it then does come with 2 zippers. So 2 zippers instead of 1. So I'll go ahead and open this up for you and set it down. Okay, so first things first, when we open it up, looks like you're going to have room for your drone here. Looks like your remote control strap. We'll figure out what that's for here shortly. I don't know if there's any Velcro on it, but we'll figure that out. Then it comes with a prop stabilizer and the actual strap. So there are those 2 things. So we'll open those up here in just a sec. But first, let's see what we can fit in there. So I've got the actual drone here. Gimbal cover is on. See if it even fits just without putting anything else in there. So kind of sits in there at an angle, a little bit different. Not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting it actually to sit all the way down. So that's a little different than what I had expected there. Let's take a look at the controller next. Controller, I have the sticks off. I'm curious to see if we put the sticks on there, if you can actually still close it with the control sticks in place. So we'll go ahead and do that and see how that works. So as I look at this, it almost looks like, kind of like on a battery compartment, you're supposed to stick this in here, stick that underneath the controller, push it down. I don't know if I really like that, but push it down. Obviously, there's no tabs on the side to pull it out, so that's why they ended up putting this in here, and then you can just pull up on that. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. It's going to hold it secure, at the same time make it so you can actually get that controller out pretty easily. So I do like that. So just looking at it, it looks like the height of this control sticks is actually going to be lower or about the same height as what the drone actually is. So I think you could potentially, I think you can get that in there and close it with the sticks on. So if you don't like to take your sticks off, this may be a good option for that specifically. So there's that. Okay, so before we get into what else can fit in there, let's just take a look at this. Once again, this is the prop stabilizer. See if we can figure this out. Open it up. Looks like it comes in a plastic bag similar to that of what DJI sends when it sends you the props and all that stuff. So that's, I guess, a plus. So here it is. Not much to it. It's a rubber strap. Not too sure if I like how they have this set. So you got to put it on. It's a pretty tough fit, and then that's going to be pushing right up against your drone. So I don't know. I'll give it a try and see how easy it is to actually put it on the drone. So I'm going to pull it out. And I'm guessing that this part is going to go up here. And then on the other side, sit in between those. That makes sense. And then snap on. A little bit more of a difficult snap, not quite as easy as I would think, but overall it looks like it will do the job. Sits on there, fits on there pretty good. Props are not going to move on you, so overall I think it will work. And the fact that it comes with the case, that's a nice thing. You're not having to worry about buying a separate one if that's something you're worried about. And it still just ends up sitting right down in there. Always just thinks that it should go down a little bit further, but that's it right there, I guess. Okay. Next thing is the strap. Not much to see on a strap, I'm sure. If you're the type that wants to use the strap, comes with it. Not so sure that I would use the strap, but there you are. Looks like a pretty decent strap, adjustable, so you can adjust that if necessary. Let's see how everything else fits in here. So it showed in the picture on Amazon. And by the way, there were no reviews on this when I purchased it, so I think I'm one of the first to buy it. But no reviews on it, but it did show that everything would fit in here nicely. So your charger, throw in the controller charger with it just to scrunch that down inside. I don't think you'll be able to fit the actual cord in there, so we'll hold that out. My one extra battery that I got through the Costco bundle slides in there nicely. And then with the rest of the stuff, looks like we should just be able to fit it right in here. So if you're the type that hangs on to your manuals, put the manuals in. Power cord. The other cords for the different types of phones. Extra sticks. Spare propellers. And then I always put my adapter in there. I never know when I'm going to need it for my micro SD card. There you go. So that's everything that I would include. That's everything that came in the Costco bundle. Plus you do have room for one additional battery to put that in there. Let's go ahead and close it up and see if it puts any pressure on the drone, because it sits up a little high. I'm actually putting power cord and my extra cords right there. So I will sit here in the void and not actually be leaning on the drone. Nothing on the drone other than the user's manuals. So as I close that, you can see it sticks up a little bit on the drone, so it is going to put a little bit of pressure on the drone. I don't think it's too much to cause a problem. On this side, nothing sticking up on this side. So overall, I think that it's going to be okay, and an okay amount of pressure on the drone. It's not tough to zip. I'm not having to force it or anything like that. It just zips up smooth and easy. So overall, not bad. I want to say that this one ran, I think, about $21, so $21 plus tax on Amazon. Once again, this is the Aboom carrying case for the DJI Mavic Air 2. Once again, fits the Costco bundle nicely, and it looks like overall it will end up fitting. If you bought the Fly More combo and you don't like the carrying case that came with, I've heard bad things about that one, but if you don't like that case, it looks like it will fit everything that you got in that Fly More combo perfectly. So there you have it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that this is a case that you would use. I'm going to continue to try it out and see how well it goes. This is the thing that I think is a little bit tricky about it, but overall it's holding that controller in there steady, so you're not having to worry about it sliding out or anything like that. So I think I'm going to use this, and I think I'm going to like it pretty well. I have read some reviews on other ones that say that they had a smell about them. This one does not have any strong odors or anything like that. So overall, I think that this is a great case. I'll let you know in the future update if anything changes. Thanks for watching Reviews at Random. If you like this type of content or want to see other random stuff, please consider subscribing. Leave a like. Let me know that you've subscribed, and I'll try to get back to everybody that subscribes. Leave a comment letting me know that. I try to keep up with everybody that does leave questions, comments. And go ahead and hit that bell for future random reviews that I'll be posting shortly. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Reviews at Random.